Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, we headed over to the planet of Alkalorops 3, a jungle world, and began exploiting it for its oil, which we are going to need to do many things. Primarily, the initial goal is to make sulfuric acid, which we're going to need for the titanium alloy that we're going to be producing on the first planet of the system. So, that is what we're at. I got the first, oil extractors all placed and operating. And the current experiment that I'm running, and this really kind of is an experiment, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work, is to power the entire planet using a ray receiver system, drawing power from the Dyson swarm that we're building. It does need direct line of sight, so we are going to need capacitors and everything. I probably should have grabbed some more capacitors. But, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I can always bring more over. I was doing some work here. And let's see. Trying to determine exactly how much we are producing. And at least from what I saw, was we're producing like around 1,000 per minute, I think, out of this system here. And in order to produce enough that we need, we need around 2,700 per minute, I think. It's around 45 per second. And that's going to need probably 3 of these setups with 5 of these oil extractors, but with hopefully relatively similar seep rates. So we'll keep working on this. But the plan for getting all this together is to actually use logistic stations to transport the oil around the planet and then bring everything to a central location for processing. At least that's my current plan. So I went ahead and manufactured a bunch of planetary logistic stations that we can use. So that is what we are going to do. And I did notice that they did put out an update that seems to have improved the belts a bit. And it does seem to work better sending stuff into these logistic stations, because before it was a little wonky. Alright, so yeah, you're going to be supplying that. I'm going to give you... not all 50. I'll give you 10 for the moment. I'm only going to need a lot more to move the material at the rates we're going to need to move it. But for now, that should work. Alright, so... let's get 5 more of these built. Actually, 10 more. 10 more should provide all we need. Should. We'll see. Here's another nice concentration we have over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. with seep rates that are relatively similar. So let's head over there and get started. Just gotta wait for these things to manufacture. So what I'll do while I wait for that is get the power in place. There's some stone veins. We might need those. The other thing I'm going to want to do here is make plastic because we have the organic crystal veins. So we should be able to produce plastic here. So eventually what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get every single crude oil seep on this entire planet extracting. But for now, sulfuric acid is what we're going to do. We still don't have the extractors, but they're almost done. Then they also changed the stacking to allow belts to stack to 300 now. Which is nice. Alright, now we have some oil extractors. As it turns out, I already had some. I gotta learn to check that before I start making new things. Alright, and you there. Looks like I'm going to need some more of these. We're also going to need a tank. And probably a few more of those. All right. And we're going to want to bring these two together. We'll put the combiner right about there. That actually works. Alright, and then that is going to be run into a... not an interstellar one, just a local logistics station. Can you get powered off of that? No. Alright, I'm going to be supplying crude. Alright, excellent. Oh, and you're going to need drones. So, we need to find a third area with a similar distribution. One, two. There's 4. And that could work. Alright, where am I? Let's see if I can find that area. I think it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should hopefully be fine. Alright, we're gonna need a bunch more of these. Oh, a couple more of those. We're gonna need power. Now, you should be charging. Yes. Can I make any of these? Let's make some of those, and let's see what they do. Don't want to interfere with this organic crystal vein. In fact, we're probably going to want to use it. Okay. Now, here's... I wonder, I want to put that over there. We're going to want to run out of here into there. We're going to run out of there into there. Okay. Alright, they're going to want to run this into a tank. Actually, if we could rearrange this a little bit. It's a bit goofy, but it'll work. Now, supposedly, these provide a longer transmission range. Doesn't seem like it's longer than this, though. Run out of glass. Alright, what is going to be the easiest direction to go to grab power? Probably that way. We get all the way across there. We can. That's where we're headed. Oh, there. There you go. Okay. Alright, so if we trace this back, we should make sure that everybody's running. Oh, that's running. You can get all the way there. That's running. That's running. Alright, good. You just need to be configured to supply oil. All right. And you need drones. Okay. Good deal. Now, do I actually want to do the processing here? We have, what, 2.9 million stone on this planet. We have the water on this planet. This planet doesn't, and 1.6 million stone. But no water. This has no ocean either, but it has the stone. 4.6 million stone. You have 1.2 million stone. And you have water. So I think here is the best place to do it. I just need a nice kind of open area with not a lot of resources on it to do the processing. And it looks like this pole might be our best bet. Yeah. Because I have... Oop, overshot a little bit. I have the landfill. You know, I can have the foundations. I can fill in here. So all the water doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put down a interstellar logistics station right on the pole. All right, and you are going to want to bring in stone. Remote demand. Local demand. Bring all the stone in here. Also, we're going to need the crude oil. Remote demand, local demand. Bring that all in. And there it comes. Now it has no power. But that can be solved. So it does look like we're going to need another ray receiver. Yeah, because that's going to just drain all the power. All right. I can make another one of those. I have enough materials. What I don't have are more capacitors. Which will probably be needed. Let's start filling. Because it's on the pole, in theory, it should always be in line of sight to the swarm. $700 some odd %. Dyson Sphere status. Yeah, looks like that we are actually starting to lose. Some of them are aging out. Okay. Also, we're probably going to need a bunch more. You know, the other array receiver is starting to come online. I might move it, though. I might move it up here to the pole. It's a thought. Alright, but I think what we're going to do is going to end the episode here. I think we're probably going to need some more materials. I need to figure out the power situation here because there's no point to building any more manufacturing here until the power situation is resolved. So I got to do some planning in that regard. And yeah. I think the only point which we might run the problem is when the gas giant's in the way. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll do some figuring and some prep work for next episode. And when we come back, we'll hopefully have the power situation resolved and be able to start manufacturing the sulfuric acid and get that supplied. Alright, so for now, we'll stop here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.